Okay, so we were talking about atom or atomic structure. Let us move further. So far we have studied that radius is equal to 0.529 n square upon z angstrom. Velocity is equal to 2.188 into 10 to the power 6 into z by n meters per second. Okay, and energy E is equal to minus of 13.6 into z square upon n square. Okay. Now what does it mean? Pay attention. If we talk about radius, if number of shell increase, if number of shell increase, then radius will increase. Correct? And it will increase very quickly because it is power square. Correct? So if radius is increasing, if number of shell is increasing, then radius will increase, and that is obvious also. If you are increasing an orbit, then size will increase, right? Now let us talk about velocity. In velocity, if you see, if z is increasing, that means atomic number is increasing. Atomic number means number of protons available in nucleus. If positive charge is increasing, then velocity is increasing, because then the nucleus will be able to pull more. Correct? And in that case, velocity will increase. Velocity will increase. Similarly, if n is increasing, that means number of shell is increasing, then velocity decreases. That means that electron which is closest to the nucleus will be moving fastest. The electron which moves closest to the nucleus will move fastest and vice versa. Okay. Now if we talk about energy, third case, here be very particular and note that minus sign is there with the energy. So first you get the answer without minus sign. So if you can see, then if z is increasing, then the value z square will increase. But as minus sign is there, that means energy will decrease. So as the value of z increases, energy decreases. As the value of n increases, so if n square n will increase, then n square will increase. So if denominator is increasing, numerator will overall thing will be decreased, but with a minus sign. So whole thing will increase. So keep all these small things in your mind. Okay. Now question: if an electron, if an electron jumps from, if an electron jumps from n is equal to 3 to n is equal to 2 in He plus, find energy released. Find energy of photon. Find energy of photon released. Find energy of photon released. Please find everyone. Please find everyone. Done, everyone? Now pay attention and think logically. Okay? When electron jumps from higher energy level to lower energy level, it releases energy in terms of photon. Okay? Note that statement. Everyone, please pay attention. Please pay attention. From every question, you learn something. Okay? That learning which you learn from the question, that actually is your takeaway from the question. Okay? And that builds up your concept for the exam and for preparation both. So the takeaway is when electron transits from when electron transits from higher energy level to lower energy level, when electron transits from higher energy level to lower energy level, it releases, or you can say energy is released. Energy is released, though it is also mentioned clearly in the question, but still as a concept I am telling you. Okay, so what we are going to do, pay attention everyone. Delta E will be E final minus E initial, correct? Now E final is how much? So I'm going to put minus sign because minus, it is going from 3 to 2. So E final will be minus of 13.6 minus of 13.6 into Z square upon N square. N will be 2 here. Okay, so this is final minus of 13.6 into Z square upon 3 square. Okay, everyone. So this will be the whole scenario. So this minus minus becomes plus, which one? This. So I am making it plus. 13.6 can be taken out. Z square can be taken out and it is He plus, so Z square will be 2 square. And what is left with us is, okay. So this will be minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 9. So that is delta E. Okay. So 13.6 into 4, how much is that? Can somebody quickly tell me? 13.6 into 4, 54.4. Into this is 36. So that will be minus 9 plus 4. And that comes out to be 54.4. 54.4 into minus 5 upon 36. Quickly tell me the answer. 54.4 into 5 divided by 36. So that comes out to be minus of 7.55 EV. So that is basically, listen, change in energy of electron. This is change in energy of electron, right? So where this energy has gone, this is gone in terms of photon. Hence, energy of photon released and that will be magnitude of that, and that will be 7.55 electron volt. Understood, everyone? Please note. Please note. Please note. Any doubt, any question? Good. Good. Can we move forward? All right. Now there is something called binding energy. Binding energy of electron. Binding energy of electron. So what exactly is binding energy of electron? Try to understand. It is the minimum amount of energy. It is the minimum amount of energy. It is the minimum amount of energy given to an electron. Given to an electron such that it leaves the orbit and goes to infinity. Goes to infinity. What do you mean by goes to infinity? Basically comes out of atom. Comes out of atom. Okay. Sometimes it is also called ionization energy. Sometimes it is also called ionization energy. So try to understand. Try to understand. When an electron is there in the atom, it has negative energy, right? If you give that much amount of energy, its total energy will become zero. Its total energy will become zero, right? So basically binding energy of electron is nothing but minus of energy of electron in energy of electron in orbit. Energy of electron in orbit. Okay. Okay. So question, find binding energy of electron in, find binding energy of electron in number 1 second shell of Be plus 3, number 2 first shell of Li plus 2, number 3 third shell of H. Please find, everyone. Okay, everyone, please pay attention. Second shell of B plus 3. That means delta E is equal to 13.6 into Z square. That means 4 square upon 2 square. So 13.6, and that will be 54.4 EV. 54.4 EV. Type 13 point 13.6 into 9. How much is that? So that becomes 122.4. Next is third shell of F. So delta E is equal to 13.6 into 1 square upon 3 square. So 13.6 divided by 9, and people are saying it is 1.5 EV. Okay, everyone. So it is very clear. You can also write that binding energy of an electron is always positive. Binding energy of an electron positive. Binding energy of an electron is always positive. Okay. And also you can write that energy of an electron in orbit is always negative. Energy of an electron in an orbit is always negative. Energy of an electron in an orbit is always negative. All right. Can you hear me, everyone? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Question. Now, when electron transits from one energy level to another energy level, first a concept. When electron transits, when electron transits from one energy level to another, when electron transits from one energy level to another, then change in energy, change in energy of electron, change in energy of electron delta E is equal to 13.6 into Z square 1 upon N1 square minus 1 upon N2 square. This is the formula. This is the formula. Okay. So when electron transits from one energy level to another, the change in energy of electron will be delta E is equal to 13.6 into Z square into 1 upon N1 square minus 1 upon N2 square. Now be very clear. When electron is jumping from higher energy level to lower energy level, energy will be released. Energy will be released. But if electron is transitioning from lower energy level to higher energy level, energy will be absorbed. That means energy will have to be given. Energy will have to be given. All right. Okay. Question. Question. Find find amount of energy released. Find amount of energy released if electron jumps from if find amount of energy released if electron jumps from number 1 fourth shell to first shell of hydrogen. Number 2 third shell to second shell of He plus. Number 3 third shell to first shell of Li plus 2. Please find everyone. Everyone, please keep your mics on mute. Everyone, please keep your mics on mute, please. Please.
No.
Please keep your mics on mute, everyone.
आता किती जाता
Everyone, please keep your mics on mute. Beta Sahil, all these energies will be positive. Whose mic is unmuted? First question. Fourth to first shell of hydrogen. Fourth to first shell of hydrogen. So delta E is equal to 13.6 into 1 square into 1 upon 1 square minus 1 upon 4 square. This is 1 square. Whose mic is unmuted?
అయిపోయిందా అయిపోయిందా
Salvera, 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 please keep your mic on mute.
और दिन से डांस चॉकलेट का होता है तो क्या आना है तो सही
Salvera,
देंगे फ्रिज दुकान तो जय ओ जय
so the
तो हाँ चॉकलेट और लाइक होता का अंतो के चला तक ना
that
मतलब
comes
ना
out to be
देखिए दो साल लाइक
0.6.
ना दो लाइक ना बोलने जय वो काटता दो ता तीन मुट्टा है
Okay. How much that comes out to be? 12.75. 12.75 EV. Comes next part. When electron transits from third to second of He plus. So delta E is equal to 13.6 into 2 square because it is He plus 1 upon 3 square. So that comes out to be 13.6 into this. So that comes at 54.4 into 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9. 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9. Okay. So when you solve this further, So 54.4 into 5 upon 36. That comes out to be how much? That comes out to be how much? 54.4 into 5 is equal to divided by 36. That comes out to be 7.55 EV. Okay. Sorry for the disturbance, everyone. That is not under my control. Third shell to first shell of Li plus 2. So delta E is equal to 13.6 into 3 square into 1 upon 1 square minus 1 upon 3 square. So 13.6 into 9 into 1 minus 1 by 9, that means 8 by 9. So 13.6 into 8. 13.6 into 8. How much is that? 108.8 EV. Okay. So this much will be the energy released in each case. This much will be the energy released in each case. Any doubt, any question, anyone? Any doubt, any question, anyone? All right. Now let us talk about hydrogen spectrum. Hydrogen spectrum. Okay. But before that, or let's talk about that hydrogen spectrum. Hydrogen spectrum. All right. So what exactly is hydrogen spectrum? When electron transits in hydrogen atom from any energy level to any another energy level, then the energy released is released in terms of photons, and that photon will have certain wavelength. Now if you draw energy diagram using that wavelength, then that will be called as hydrogen spectrum. Okay. Okay. So basically capturing of all the lines of energy released of photon will be called as hydrogen spectrum. Okay. So first of all, for that, let us do certain exercise. Let us do certain exercise. Please draw such lines in your n is equal to 1. Okay. N is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, n is equal to 4, n is equal to 5, n is equal to 6, n is equal to 7. You tell me that if n is equal to 1, then how much will be the energy of electron in hydrogen? So that will be 13.6 into 1 square upon 1 square. Okay. And that comes out to be minus of, or you can write it as E1. E1 is equal to minus of 13.6 EV. E1 will be minus of 13.6 EV. Alright. Now for n is equal to 2. N is equal to 2. So that will be E2. And E2 will be minus 13.6 upon 2 square. So that will be minus 13.6 upon 4. And that will be minus of 3 point EV. Now let us put n is equal to 3. Can someone quickly tell me that when n is equal to 3, then how much will be the energy? E3. So E3 will be minus of 1.51. Everyone please check. Everyone please check. Okay. 13.6 divided by 9. So that will be 1.51, right? Now when n is equal to 4, 13.6 divided by 16. So E4 will be minus 0.85 EV minus 0.85 EV. After that E5 is equal to 13.6 divided by 25. So that will be 0.54 EV. E6 means 13.6 divided by 36, 0.38. All right. And E7 will be 13.6 divided by 49. So 0.28 EV. So these, everyone please keep your mics on mute, please. These are the energies of Rohan. Okay. So these are the energies of electrons in different energy levels. These are the energies of electron in different energy levels. So in first energy level, energy of electron in hydrogen atom is minus 13.6. In second energy level, it is minus 3.4. In third, it is minus 1.51. In fourth, it is minus 0.85. In fifth, it is minus 0.54. Minus sign is also there. Minus is also there. Minus is also there. Okay. Then minus 0.38, then minus 0.28, and so on. When n will become infinity, energy will become 0. Energy will become 0. Okay. Now, listen very carefully. When electron will transit from higher energy level to lower energy level. Okay. When electron will transit from higher energy levels to lower energy levels, then energy will be released. Energy will be released, right? So how much that energy will be, we are going to talk about it, and correspondingly we will have different type of spectrums, okay, and different types of line also. So pay attention. I'll be using different colors for this. I'll be using different colors for this. So let us see how it is to be done. So first I am using this color, orange. So this or this or this or this or this. Okay. So what is happening when electron is transitioning from n is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dot 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 infinity to n is equal to 1. Okay. So this is called Lyman series. This is called Lyman series. Okay. I'm just telling you a little bit in brief. Lyman series is in ultraviolet region. Which region? Ultraviolet region. Okay, we'll be writing this, don't worry. But you need to draw this pattern and diagram as well. Yeah, that is good. Keep singing, please. Please keep singing. Selvera, please sing. She has left the meeting. Can you imagine everyone? देख पा रहे हैं आप? She has left the meeting immediately after that. So she came for singing appearance. Correct? Okay, that's fine. Now pay attention. When electron transits from n is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to n is equal to 2, then the release photon is said to be in Balmer series. Balmer. Let me use a thin pen. So this is called as Balmer series. Okay. This is in visible region. So basically you can see this. These wavelengths you can see. That's why it is visible. All right. Now further. When electron will transit from n is equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, then the said photon will be, I hope you all are drawing this. Then the said photon is to be Lyman-Balmer-Paschen, Paschen series, and this is in infrared region. Infrared region. So basically you cannot see it. You cannot see it. It is of less energy. Infrared. All right. Now if electron transits from, let me use this color. If electron transits from here to here or here to here, or here to here. All right, all these will be in bracket series. Okay, this is also in infrared region because its energy will also be small. Infrared region. All right, and let me use a different color. When electron transits from n is equal to here to here or from here to here, okay, then this series is called P-fund series. Again, this is in far infrared region. All right, everyone. Please note, everyone. Please note, everyone. Okay. Now, listen carefully. If we keep this table in our mind, okay, if we understand and keep this table in our mind, then we can do many calculations very quickly related to this topic. Okay, we can do many calculations very quickly related to this. All right, noted, everyone. Can we move further? Yes, no? Okay, Mr. Nathan has said yes. Deepika has also said yes. Thank you so much. All right. So, first of all, Lyman series. So, when electron transits from n is equal to 2, 3, 4 infinity to n is equal to 1. When electron transits from n is equal to 2, 3, 4 infinity to n is equal to 1, then the released photon is said to be in Lyman series. All right. So when electron transits from n is equal to 2, 3, 4 up to infinity to n is equal to 1. So basically the transition should be to n is equal to 1. Then it will be called Lyman series. All right. This series is in ultraviolet region. This series is in ultraviolet region. Okay, pay attention, everyone. This series is in ultraviolet region. All right, now pay attention. Suppose if electron goes from n is equal to 2 to n is equal to 1. All right, so delta E is how much? Delta E is equal to, everyone please pay attention. Now, how much is the difference between 13.6 and 3.4. So delta E will be 13.6 minus 3.4, and that comes out to be 10.2 EV. Okay. So delta E comes out to be 10.2 EV. So lambda is equal to 12420 upon 10.2. Someone please do the calculation quickly and tell me the value. 12420 divided by 10.2. How much is that? That comes out to be 1217 angstrom. That comes out to be 1217 angstrom, right? Now for n is equal to infinity to 1, so delta E in that case will be 13.6 minus 0, that comes out to be 13.6. So lambda in that case will be 12420 divided by 13.6. 12420 divided by 13.6, and that comes out to be 913.2 angstrom. So lambda in Lyman comes out to be 913.2 to 1217 angstrom. Everyone please note. Everyone please note. All right. Similarly, delta E of Lyman is how much? 10.2 EV to 13.6 EV. All right, everyone. Keep these values in mind. If you keep these values in mind, and if you remember these values, your calculations will be very quick. Your calculations will be very quick. All right. So 10.2 EV to 13.6 EV. All right. So this was all about Lyman. Now we are going to talk about Balmer series. Balmer series. BALMER series. So if electron transits from n is equal to 3, 4, 5 infinity to n is equal to 2, then released photon is said to be in Balmer series. Then released photon is said to be in Balmer series. Full stop. Balmer series is in visible region. Basically, you can see it. All right. Now, for n is equal to 3 to n is equal to 2, so delta E will be 13.6 into 1 upon 2 square minus 1 upon 3 square. Can someone please quickly tell me the value of energy difference? Can you please quickly tell me the value of energy difference? And that will be basically आपको इन दोनों के बीच का difference find करना है. This difference. Okay. So 3.4 minus 1.51, how much is that? 3.4 minus 1.51. This comes out to be 1.89 EV. 1.89 EV. All right. So lambda corresponding to that will be 12420 upon 1.89, and this will be in angstrom. So 12420 1.89, that comes out to be 6571, and that comes out to be 6571. And all right, now for n is equal to infinity to n is equal to 2, so delta E in that case will be how much? 3.4. Delta E will be 3.4 EV. All right. So lambda in that case will be 12420 divided by 3.4. 12420 divided by 3.4, and that comes out to be 3652.9 angstrom. 3652.9 angstrom. So the point which is to be noted is lambda of Balmer. Okay, lambda of Balmer is from 3653 I am using. Okay, it is 2.9, I am using it as 3 to 6571 angstrom. All right, energy, so delta E of Balmer is 3.4 and the minimum was 1.89 EV. All right, everyone. As we have already talked, that Balmer series is in visible region. Balmer series is in visible region. Now we are going to talk about Paschen. So Paschen series. Paschen series. All right. So what we are going to write? If electron transits from n is equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and so on, you can keep on counting till infinity, to n is equal to 3. Okay, so if electron transits from n is equal to 4, 5, 6, infinity to n is equal to 3, then released photon, I hope you all are writing this, then the released photon is said to be in released photon is said to be in Paschen series. Paschen series, this or it is in infrared region. Infrared region. Okay, so Paschen series is in infrared region. Paschen series is in infrared region. All right. So for n is equal to 4 to 3 transition, can someone tell me the value of delta E for 4 to 3 quickly? Quickly, anyone? I am not going to solve this. You need to tell me the answers. You need to do all the calculations and tell me the answers. Everyone quickly. How much will be delta E? How much will be delta E for n is equal to 4 to 3? Delta E. You have all the values. You need to tell me the answer. You need to tell me the answers. Kavya is saying 2.36. No, Kavya, there is something wrong. There is something wrong. Risaya is saying 0.65. Ketan is saying 0.66. Malita is saying 0.66. Sahil is saying 0.66. Akshay is saying 0.66. All right. So n is equal to 4 and n is equal to 3. Let us go to the diagram. Energy of 4 is 0.85 and this is 1.51. So 1.51 minus 0.85. So 1.51 minus 0.85 and that comes out to be 0.66 EV. So lambda will be 12420 divided by 0.66. So 12420 divided by 0.66 and that comes out to be 18818. Just a second. 18818.18 angstrom. 18818.18. Okay. So this is for n is equal to 4 to 3. Now for n is equal to infinity to 3. N is equal to infinity to 3. So delta E in that case will be 1.51. 1.51 EV. So lambda in that case will be 12420 divided by 1.51. 12420 divided by 1.51 and that comes out to be 8225 angstrom. That comes out to be 8225 angstrom. So pay attention. Lambda of Paschen is from 8225 angstrom to 18818.18 angstrom. 18818.18 angstrom. So this is lambda. Other than that, now delta E of Paschen. Delta E of Paschen. And delta E is 1.51 eV and the lowest one is 0.66 eV. Okay, everyone, please remember this. Please remember this. Please remember this. All right. All right. Next, bracket series. Bracket series. Bracket series. So when electron transits from when electron transits from n is equal to 5, 6, 7 dot infinity to n is equal to 4, then released photon is said to be in bracket series. Then released photon is said to be in bracket series. All right. This series is in infrared region. So basically its energy will be even lesser. So for n is equal to 5 to n is equal to 4 transition, can someone tell me quickly how much will be delta E for n is equal to 5 to n is equal to 4 transition? Anyone? Quickly. N is equal to 5 to n is equal to 4. Melita is saying 0.51. I don't know whether it is correct or not. Sahil is saying 0.31. Ketan is saying 0.31. Risaya is also saying 0.31. Pearl is also saying. Yolan is also saying. Nathan is also saying. Kinmin is also saying. So delta E is 0.31 EV. 0.31 EV. So lambda is equal to 12420 upon 0.31. 12420 भाइयों बहनों, so that comes out to be 40064 angstrom. 40064 angstrom. Okay. For n is equal to infinity to n is equal to 4, how much is delta E? How much is delta E? Tell me that. n is equal to infinity to n is equal to 4. How much is delta E? How much is delta E? Please tell me quickly. Please. N is equal to infinity to n is equal to 4. Risaya is saying 0.85. Sahil is saying 0.85. Yolan is saying 0.85. Ketan is saying 0.85. 0.85 EV. So lambda will be 12420 upon 0.85, and that comes out to be 14611.8 angstrom. So lambda of bracket BRACKETT. Lambda of bracket comes out to be from 14611.8 to 40064 angstrom. This is for lambda. This is for lambda, right? Then comes delta E, and delta E is from 0.31 EV to 0.85 EV. 0.31 EV to 0.85 EV. All right. We have already talked that this is an infrared region. Now comes last, which is P-Fund series. P-Fund series. Okay. So when electron transits from n is equal to 6, 7, 8 infinity to n is equal to 5, then released photon is said to be in P-Fund series. Okay, then released photon is said to be in P-Fund series. This series is in far infrared region. This series is in far infrared region. So for n is equal to 6 to n is equal to 5, delta E. Please tell me quickly. N is equal to 6 to n is equal to 5. N is equal to 6 to n is equal to 5. Sahil is saying 0.16 EV. Ketan is saying 0.16. Risaya is saying 0.16. Yolan is saying 0.16. Nalia is saying 0.16 EV. So lambda is equal to 12420 upon 0.16. How much that will be? So 0.16. That comes out to be 77625 angstrom. 77625 angstrom. Okay. For n is equal to infinity to n is equal to 5, please tell me the energy difference. N is equal to infinity to n is equal to 5. Everyone quickly tell me the energy difference. Delta E, delta E, delta E. Prisaya is saying 0.54. Ketan 0.54 EV. So lambda, lambda will be 12420 upon 0.54. 12420 upon 0.54, and that comes out to be 23,000 angstrom. So lambda of P1 is from 23,000 angstrom to 77625 angstrom. Twenty-three thousand angstrom to 77625 angstrom, and delta E energy difference is from where to where? 0.16 EV to 0.16 EV to 0.54 EV. Zero point 0.16 EV to 0.54 EV. Okay, and this is in far infrared region. Okay, be very clear everyone. Once again I am repeating it. All these which we have talked, this is only for hydrogen spectrum. This is only for hydrogen spectrum. All right, you cannot apply the same concept for others. You cannot apply the same concept for others. Concept means you cannot give the names. You cannot give the same names to other same species. Okay, concept can be applied, but names cannot be used. You cannot call it Lyman Balmer Paschen bracket fund if you are using it for other elements. Got it? Okay, so let me give you a question. Find energy difference. Find energy difference if electron jumps from n is equal to 3 to n is equal to 1 in Li plus 2. Also find wavelength. Also find wavelength of photon released. Also find wavelength of photon released. Please solve everyone. Okay, everyone. What you need to do is n is equal to 3 to 1. How much was the difference for hydrogen? Right? Pay attention. Delta E of hydrogen 3 to 1. Okay, I am going back to the PS. So when you are going from 3 to 1, the difference is 13.6 minus 1.51. So 13.6 minus 1.51, and that comes out to be 12.09. 12.09. Okay, but be very clear that 12.09 delta E is equal to 12.09 into Z square, and this is Li plus 2, that means into 9. Into 9. So 12.09 into 9 will be 108.81 EV, and correspondingly lambda will be 12420 upon 108.81. So 12420 divided by 108.81, and that comes out to be 114.14 angstrom. This is the answer. This is the answer. How many of you got it correctly? How many of you got it correctly? All those who have got 12.09, you are finding it for hydrogen. You are finding it for hydrogen. Aman, Kaksha, Abhita. Got it? Okay. The question is asked for Li+2. दुनिया बदल दी है. दुनिया बदल दी है. All right. Okay. So that is how we solve questions based on this. Okay. Keep studying. Keep solving questions. All right. See you then in the next class. Thank you so much.